Hey guys, it's Michelle. Today I'm going to be talking about how you can make your nose pore strips work more effectively. So I think we've all been there where we peel it off, we look at it, and we're like, is that it? So I'm going to be showing you what I do to get the maximum use out of it. We have pores all over our face, but sometimes those pores get clogged. And when those pores get clogged, they form little blackheads or whiteheads. For me, my pores get really clogged around my nose and my cheeks around this area. I do get clogged pores between my brows and on my chin, but not as bad as my nose. There are a bunch of different ways that you can get rid of the blackheads or the whiteheads on your nose, but I think the main thing is that if you don't even have any blackheads or whiteheads to take out, exit this video. This video is not for you. Bye. But if you do have a lot of blackheads and whiteheads and your nose is looking like a strawberry, then keep watching this video. So I usually just go with the generic CVS brand, and I have used the Bioré ones. They work great, but they can get a little pricey. Okay, pause. So I know that I'm using the CVS brand pore strips in this video, but I actually recommend that you use the Bioré pore strips because they're actually so much better. I included a clip later in this video showing you the comparison between the CVS strips and the Bioré strips, and you'll see for yourself how much better the Bioré strips are. So spend those extra couple of dollars and invest in the Bioré pore strips because they do such a better job than the CVS brand. Sorry CVS, but Bioré is the way to go. Now back to the video. This is the one that I use. It's Beauty 360. It's the deep cleansing pore strips. It comes with 14 strips, but it comes with 7 nose strips and 7 face strips. So the nose strip looks like this. Comes on this clear plastic, and you peel it off and then put it on your nose once you're ready. But I know that for the Bioré ones, there are also slits on the plastic part, so you can actually like kind of tear it. For the CVS one, you can't. So what I usually like to do is just like take a scissors and cut it while it's still on the plastic to make sure that the slits separate so that it can mold into the contours of your nose. And then the face one is really pretty much the same thing. It's just like a long rectangle like this. You just use it for places other than your nose, like your forehead or your chin. I use it on my cheeks. So this is just what I do to make it more effective. I just found all of this out on my own through my own experience. Every time that I do it, I get so many blackheads out. It's disgusting. I'll just sit there for like 10 minutes just like staring at it, looking at all the grossness that came out of my nose. I only do this about once every 2 weeks, or once I just can't stand seeing all the blackheads in my nose. It's super simple, and again, this is just what works for me, so I thought I would share my experience. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. Okay, so let's go over the things you'll need. First, you'll need, of course, pore strips, baking soda, a spoon to scoop the baking soda, scissors to cut the nose strips, and a towel to wipe your face. So first, take your nose strips, open that up, and you'll see that there are some little marks for where the nose strip can be torn so that it can fit to the contours of your nose. As you can see here, as I hold it up to the light, you can see the little lines. So you're going to cut that because the plastic part is not cut. So this will just make it easier for the nose strip to conform to your nose because the slits will already be separated once you peel it off of the plastic. And then with the face strip, you're just going to cut this in half, and you're going to use this on both sides of your cheeks. I only do this because I have a lot of blackheads on my cheeks, so this is something that I like to do to get those blackheads out. And then next, you're going to wash your face as you normally would with your normal cleanser. And once you do that, just use some warm water and run that over your nose and cheek areas or wherever you're going to use the nose strips. I would suggest making the water as hot as you can handle, but not so hot where you hurt yourself. Using warm water will open up your pores, making it easier for the strip to pull out the blackheads. Next, you're going to grab a spoonful of baking soda. It doesn't need to be a lot, just a little bit, and then use some water to create a paste. Don't use a lot of water or it'll be too runny, just a little bit of water so that it becomes like a paste form. Then you're going to rub that paste over the areas where you're going to put the nose strips on. Don't rub it too hard, be gentle because the baking soda is abrasive. Rub that in your nose for about 15 to 20 seconds and then rinse it off with warm water. Then once you rinse off the baking soda, your nose should look like this. Little whiteheads and blackheads should be very pronounced. Next, you're going to wipe your hands. Make sure that your hands are not wet when you touch the nose strip, or else the nose strip will stick to it. Next, you're going to place the nose strip on your nose and make sure to pat it into your skin so that it really clings to the blackheads once it dries. Then you're going to take the 2 halves of the face strip that we cut earlier and place those on your cheeks. Pat that in as well to make sure that it really gets in there. Make sure that the nose strip is conformed around the edges and the curves of your nose. And then pat the rest of your face dry and wait. The instructions say to wait about 15 minutes, but sometimes I like to wait up to like 40 minutes, so you can just go ahead and do whatever you want in the meantime and come back when the nose strip is really dry and your face feels really stiff. Next thing to do is my favorite part. Peel the nose strip off. So what I like to do is peel the nose strip in an upwards motion. Start from the bottom and peel upwards so that it pulls out all of the blackheads. Go slowly, can hurt sometimes, but just take your time when doing it. You might want to hold your skin taut to make it easier to peel it off. It might also leave some residue on your nose, as you can see in this clip, but that can be easily rinsed off. And once you've got it all off, now the best part is looking at all of the gunk that came out of your nose. Look at that. Disgusting, but so satisfying. Honestly, I found that the CVS strips actually don't work as well as the Bioré pore strips. I included a clip here of the Bioré pore strips, and as you can tell, it took out way more blackheads than the CVS strip did. So I definitely recommend that you use the Bioré pore strips as opposed to the CVS strips. I know I used the CVS strips in here, but I just wanted to mention that Bioré definitely knows what they're doing, and you should definitely spend the extra money and use the Bioré pore strips because it's worth it. Next thing you're gonna do is wash your face with some cold water to get all the residue off that the strips left on your nose. Once you wash your face, pat it dry, and what I like to do is actually grab an ice cube and run it over my pores. Since the ice cube is super cold, it'll help to close up your pores. It hurts and it's super cold, but just do it. Next thing you're gonna do is take a light moisturizer. This one is from Nature Republic. It's an aloe vera moisturizer, and it's super light and takes away the redness on my face, so I love using this. And then you're done. Now you can touch your skin and feel how soft it is. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you learned something. Please try it out and let me know if it works for you. If it doesn't work for you, I'm really sorry. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you also really like peeling off the nose strips and sitting there for like 10 minutes looking at what came out of your nose. Share it with your friends. Subscribe to my channel. I'm a pretty new YouTuber, so it'd be great if you could subscribe and support me. You can check me out on all of my social medias as well. And that's the end of my video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!